I'd like to talk about my first year at secondary school, which I still remember very clearly because it completely changed the way I saw learning. I had just finished primary school, where lessons were simple and mostly about basic things like reading and arithmetic. Moving to a much larger comprehensive school was a big step for me. There were so many new subjects and teachers, and the schedule felt much more demanding. One teacher who really stood out was my English teacher, Mr. Lewis. He always said that education isn't just about getting good grades, but about learning how to think. He encouraged us to express our ideas, to debate, and to write essays that reflected our opinions. We had to submit assignments every week and sometimes even resit short tests if our marks were low. At first, I found it stressful, but over time, I learned discipline and became more confident. What made that year so memorable was that it was the first time I experienced real progress. I started using our school's new virtual learning environment, which allowed us to study online and work on group projects. It helped me stay motivated and independent. Looking back, that year helped me realize that education can be challenging but also deeply rewarding when you truly engage with it.
How has technology changed education?
Technology has completely transformed learning. Students can now study online through distance or blended courses using systems like an LMS to access materials and track progress. Teachers can monitor students more easily, while learners enjoy greater flexibility. It's definitely made education more interactive, though it also demands strong self-discipline.
Do you think exams are a fair way to measure students' ability?
Exams show how well students recall and apply knowledge, but they're not entirely fair. Some people perform well under pressure, while others panic even if they know the content. I think schools should combine exams with coursework or projects, which measure consistent effort and creativity, not just short-term memory.
At what age should education become optional?
Education should be compulsory until at least 16, when students have developed core skills. After that, they should have options. Some might go on to higher education, while others choose vocational paths. Forcing everyone to stay in full-time study doesn't make sense, but basic education should remain a right and responsibility.
Why do some students skip classes?
Many students skip classes because they find lessons dull or irrelevant. Others struggle with stress or low motivation. Some just prefer staying home or using their phones. But skipping usually harms their grades and confidence. Teachers should make lessons more practical and engaging to help students stay interested.
What's the difference between a good teacher and a bad one?
A good teacher motivates students, explains clearly, and gives helpful feedback. They monitor progress and make learners feel supported. A bad teacher just focuses on tests and ignores understanding. The best teachers I've had made me curious and confident to see learning as something meaningful, not a burden.